Hello everyone, welcome to our new video. Today we will be discussing how to calculate price earning ratio. I believe your instructor in the classroom have solved these practice questions, and I'm making this video just to help you for preparing for your exam. Um, so the first strategy is what I do while solving a question. We just plug all the information I have in my question, right? So before calculating price earning ratio, let's plug the values for each information I have in my question. So in our question, let's read together. National City Corporation, a bank holding company, reported earning per share of 2.40. So we have earning per share 2.40. Just plug the value here. And paid dividends per share of 1.06. So our dividend per share DPS is 1.06. Just putting the value to get the idea. The earnings were expected to grow 6% a year in the long term. So our growth rate is 6%. So let's put 0.06 for Z. And the stock had a beta of 1.05. So our beta is 1.05. And the market risk premium is 5.5%. We know the market risk premium is the difference between the market return and the risk return, right? So RM minus RF is our 5.5%. So we put value 0.55. So instead of putting percentage value, I'm just putting fraction value. You can also use the percentage, whatever you want. But the fraction below is decimal is good to work in the Excel sheet. So what we left, the treasury bond rate was 7%. Okay, so the risk-free rate is 7%. We just plug 0.07. Estimate the price earning ratio. So we know the formula for price earning ratio. We need the information for payout ratio, growth rate, and the discount rate. So we don't know this rate, right? So for this R, we need to calculate cost of equity. So to get the cost of equity, we usually use CAPM. So for this value, let's see if we have all the information for calculating cost of equity. We have RF, right? We have 0.07. So let's plug the values for this formula, the RF 0.07. So just click on this and then plus beta. So we have our beta, just plug on this here, and then the parenthesis RM minus. Also we have all the we have the whole information. RF minus RF is 0.04, so we don't need to like plug parenthesis, just plug multiply RM minus RF, and thus we have our rate, discount rate 12.78%. Okay, we need payout ratio. So for payout ratio, we know the formula, DPS divided by EPS. So we have DPS and EPS. So let's calculate payout ratio. DPS divided, then click on EPS, and thus we have our payout ratio. So in Excel sheet, you can easily calculate all the information you need to get the PE value. Now let's plug all these values in the price earning ratio formula. So in the numerator there is a payout ratio, right? So our payout ratio is here. So just click on that, and then multiplication, we put multiply, and then parenthesis 1 plus, we just going with the same as it is in the formula, right? So for G, then click on the G. Okay, so this is our numerator, so we close it by putting parenthesis. So okay, now we have to divide it. So let's divide it by R minus G. For the whole part, we just click one parenthesis. Our R is this cell, subtract G, we have our G. So this is our price earning, 6.91. You see how easy it is calculated to in the Excel sheet. So the strategy is you plug all the values here from the question, and then use go back to your formula and plug all the values to your formula. But be careful when using Excel sheet. You have to put the parentheses and all the notation carefully to get the results. Okay, now the second question is the stock is trading at 10 times earning. So you have price earning, 10, right? So your price earning ratio is 10. What long-term growth rate is implied in the firm's current price ratio? So now we have to calculate the growth rate. This is some kind of tricky because you don't have direct calculation for G, right? You have G on numerator as well G in the denominator. So what you can just do some substitution and matching to get the Z value. I just did it to help you to get the easy way to get the Z value. You can also double check to how to get this G value. Just in your left hand side and right hand side with the matching, you can get this value. And you can also use this ratio for your exam if you want to. So from this video you don't have to calculate the Z again. So if you have this formula, you can easily just plug the value and get the results for G. Let's see if it works. So we have two parentheses, price earning multiplied by R. So our price earning ratio is 10 now, right? So okay, let's calculate. First you have to give equal sign, and then our price ratio is P, then multiply by R. Our R is here, then close the parenthesis, minus payout ratio. Our payout ratio is here, close the parenthesis. This is in the numerator, and divided by denominator. Our P is price earning ratio is here, right? So 10 plus our payout ratio is here. Okay, so 0.08. So 8% is the growth rate, you can see. So if you know the formula, if you have all the information, you can just do some basic mathematics to find out your expected outcome. So if you want to calculate the R, you have like this formula. If you want to calculate G, you can get from this one. You want to calculate payout ratio, there's a formula. So now you have all the necessary formula you need to calculate all the components from the price earning ratio. I think this video will help you for having a good preparation for your exam, and I wish you a good luck for the exam. I hope this will help. Thank you. Still, if you have any question, feel free to reach me.